Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you all had an absolutely awesome weekend, the first weekend of 2025. Welcome back to the Monday Talks. And today, I just wanted to talk briefly about something that I got for Christmas that I'm really ecstatic about, and also to get some opinions on maybe the logistics of. When I was looking to when we were buying gifts, my sister texted me and she said, "Hey, what is something that, me and your niece could get you that nobody else knows about?" And I said, "Well, honestly, the one thing I need is a wall calendar." I did not have a wall calendar in 2023 or 2024, and it kind of threw me off every now and then. So she said that between her and my niece, they would get me a calendar, but she did say, "I warn you, more than likely it's going to have animals on it." I said, "That's fine with me." Instead, what I got was this, and this is cool. We've got us a wall calendar, a culinary adventure, 12 months, 12 easy recipes, 12 spice packets, inspired by cultures from around the world. I think she said she got this on Uncommon Goods, I think. But as you can see, that one's fallen a little bit, but it comes with an actual spice packet. Small parts choking hazard, keep away from children and pets. Well, good, because more than likely I was going to probably just going to eat one of those. But there you go, there's a QR code if you want it, because I think this is cool. And I figure for Monday, we would just take a quick look and see. And also, now, this is going out to any of the people that have done any sort of cooking videos. What are the logistics of such? Like how do you cut it and all that? I know a surfer's done it. Sports cards and things have done it. A few other people have done it. And I'm just needing to know, because I might actually try that. And I'm going to let you in on another little secret about my life. You know that, during the coffee thing, you found out that I was allergic to hazelnuts. Well, there's going to be more here. But let's see, sometime in January, the spice is smoky chipotle, and it's either flank steak or portobello mushroom quesadillas. Either of those is good for me. February, got a Greek blend Mediterranean baked tilapia. Here's the problem. I am also allergic to all seafood. Fish, shellfish, even fish sticks and canned tuna. I cannot eat seafood. So this one, and they do have, here, I'll open it to the page because, actually, this will probably be easier. They do have vegetarian option. Replace tilapia with tempeh. Unfortunately, I don't know. I've tried tempeh. Not a big fan of it. So this might be chicken. And then there's the ingredients in the spice pack. March, we're going to Ethiopia. And I love Ethiopian food. Berberi. It's braised chicken and lentils. I mean, this is going to be fun. I don't know the logistics of actually doing a cooking video. I don't know if I can, but I'd like to try it. Argentina for April brings us chimichurri and mojo rojo chicken skewers. I'm in for that. I'm absolutely in for that. South Africa, we're going piri piri, a spice I have heard of. Shrimp with lemon mint couscous. Going to pass on the shrimp. Vegetarian option, omit shrimp and use extra firm tofu cuts. Let's see, what is in piri piri? Paprika, oregano. Again, I could probably get away with some sort of chicken for that. But again, your thoughts. Halfway through, June time, we go to Haiti, Caribbean citrus rub, pork tenderloin with citrus maple glaze. Shout out Canada. Doesn't this sound good? And the fact that this calendar exists is awesome. July, Kansas City barbecue rub, barbecue bacon cheeseburger sloppy joes. If that doesn't make you happy, then 2025 is going to be a long year. August, we go to Iceland, the Icelandic spice rub, which contains onion, thyme, dill, juniper berry, which I'm not a fan of, chervil, tarragon, and black pepper. And it's Iceland fish soup, or fiskisupa. Omit fish and add 1 cup parsnips. Ooh. Okay. I do like me some parsnips. I can make that. All right, what do we got here? September. We go to Turkey, the Turkish spice mix beef and lamb meatballs with flatbread. Make 16. What, 16 meatballs? That's a good amount of meatballs. Substitute beef and lamb with Impossible or Beyond Beef. I would, not Impossible, with a different one. I've tried the Impossible. Do not care for it. What's this? October! Mexican adobo, cilantro lime shrimp tacos. Again, can't do shrimp, but the vegetarian was. This one sounded good. Omit shrimp and use cubed zucchini instead. Toss the zucchini with remaining spice and saute until just tender. Add 1 cup drained black beans. I would try cilantro lime zucchini tacos. And come October, I think I might, unless another idea pops up. November! We have Baharat from Jordan. Baharat hummus. I do love hummus. I really do like hummus. It's weird. I like hummus, but I'm not a fan of chickpeas on their own. And then the final one, December, we go to New York steak seasoning, grilled New York strip steaks with caprese asparagus. I apologize for nothing because the people of New York City should apologize for that accent. It's not a real accent. That's going to be fun. This is going to be a fun thing. And since we're on the topic of New Year's, I guess we should ask. Made any New Year's resolutions? I don't know. The New Year's resolution thing, you know what? Here, hold on. I'm going to flip it and then we'll talk for a minute. Hello, how are we? Happy 2025 again. You've seen me already. No, I was thinking about it. And they talk about New Year's resolutions. New Year's resolutions are, a fine thing. But here's the problem, and why most resolutions fail within the first month, is that people just go crazy. Like, they want to do such extreme things. And when you go to such extremes, it rarely works because you're overwhelmed. So, people that, like, I resolve to do X, Y, Z. Well, those are some big things. It's almost like... And I've talked about it to other people. It's like starting a new diet. You just go all in immediately, which is why most of the time it fails. Because it's too much change right at the start. And if it's so much all at once, it's very easy, especially in, because when you start doing, I'm going to go to the gym every day. Well, that's a fantastic resolution. Problem is, the hardest thing about going to the gym is actually just getting up and going to the gym. Once you're there, it's fine. It's actually just getting yourself up and out of the house. And in certain parts of the country, aka up here where I am for the moment, January's cold. Like, it's looking out the window now, the snow is mostly gone. Still a little remnants of it left, but it is cold. It's cold this morning. I think it's below freezing. Now, it's also almost 11 o'clock in the morning, from what I can see on my stove there. That's cold. And it's very demotivational. Especially, there's no sun. Very demotivational. So New Year's resolution, and especially if you're doing it for an entire year, like, that's just a massive commitment. That's honestly why people flop out of them by February, because... 1, it's too much. 2, it's massively inconvenient. 3, sometimes because you're planning for a whole year, you kind of forget about it. So, I just... so far as New Year's resolutions goes, I can't say that I really make any. I just kind of make a mental note to just try to improve certain things. And the one thing I've always said, it's very hard to control the rest of the world, so I'm not even going to bother. But if I can make, like, my corner of the world just a little better, a little more habitable, that's the goal. And granted, my corner of the world travels with me, so wherever I go, I'm going to try to improve my corner of the world, be it if I, go back home to visit family in Pittsburgh, if I'm, God forbid, if I actually take a vacation and go somewhere, or if I'm here on YouTube. I just try to make the world a little bit more habitable. Do I succeed? No, probably not. I cause chaos, havoc, and destruction, usually wherever I go, along with your general shenaniganry and head-shakingness. That wasn't English. I'm fairly sure that wasn't English. New Year's resolution? Nah, not really. But that's it. It's all, I think, in my opinion, for what that's worth, not a whole lot, it's all a matter of scale. You don't have to do, you don't have to do something huge. Just something small. And that's what it is. That's why a lot of things like that succeed. If you break it down into like small, manageable little things. Sorry about that. Nose started running very badly, and that was not good television. Or whatever this is. That's it. If you put it into like small manageable, it's here. You know what? Here, to do a segue tie-in back to the backwards food calendar. That's why things like recipes are laid out in steps, because if you just look at the title, Icelandic fish soup, I just pulled it open to a random date, it's going to be daunting. Like, especially if you're not, Icelandic or have Icelandic heritage. Shout out John Burgess. But, when you break it down, you put it into the recipe and you follow the steps, it's like, oh, this is really easy. And that's what I think resolutions should be. It shouldn't be like one or two big ticket items, as it were. Just, to quote Bill Murray from What About Bob? Baby steps. Baby steps down the hallway. Baby steps down the hallway. Baby steps into the elevator. I think that's what it is. And that's why my resolution several years ago that I've kind of held on to, because it's relatively easy, is the whole try to make my corner of the world where I am at the time just a little better. I try to do that. I really do. I don't know if I succeed, but that's the goal. And it's an easy one. It's not difficult to just, try to be good. Some people have an irrational fear of it, almost like an allergy to it. But it's not hard if you just take a minute. So that's what I do. I just take a minute, try to be a better human being, and then we'll go from there. That's all we can do. That's going to do it for this Monday, the first Monday of 2025. Yeah. Like, I like this series because I both like and kind of dread this series, because I like being able to just ramble on about whatever I want and talk nonsense for 10, 15 minutes. That's always fun, talking nonsense. But then it's like, I don't want to just do it for the sake of doing it. I actually want to have something to give you guys. So I figured the calendar was a good thing. One, show off something that my sister got me. Shout out, sister. Love you, kid. Also just get advice, because I like to cook. I would say I'm a decent cook. I'm not a great cook by any stretch of the imagination. Certainly not a chef. Absolutely no training whatsoever. Basically, I watch a lot of the Food Network and just kind of try to repeat there. And that's how I learned to do, like a lot of the basic things in culinary. How I learned to like properly chop stuff was watching shows like, what's the one? Worst Cooks in America. It's like, man, this is kind of easy. Easy in the fact that they, they laid it out and explained it well. So that's it. And I figure something like this would be, it's backwards, and I'm not going to flip it because I just can't be bothered. But I think stuff like that is going to be a lot of fun. I don't know. So again, let me know your thoughts down below if you want to see me do it, because I'm going to cook this stuff either way. I figured, much like the coffee, if I didn't have a YouTube channel and I found that coffee advent calendar, I still would have had it every day. So I'm still going to cook these once a month. But like, if you think, I don't know, give it a try on the YouTube, please. I was going to film it anyway just to document it for my sister. I don't know. Let me know what you think. And also, again, logistics of such a thing. I'm not very good at this YouTube thing. That's very apparent. But like, how do you do the logistics of the holding it, the setting up? Where do you cut it? What do you need? How much? I don't know. There's a lot to figure out. I might try it in a week or so with the first one, which was the flank steak quesadillas, because I do love me some flank steak. So I don't know. I might mess around with it. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But if anybody has any thoughts, advice, please let me know in the comments below, because it's something new. There you go. New Year's resolution. I'm going to try something new. We'll see how many months that actually works before it's just like, oh yeah, I made it and it was good. We'll try it. So, I don't know. That's going to do it for this rambling Monday of whateverness. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, let me know your thoughts down below. Hope you had a great week. Great weekend. Sorry, this is a Monday video. There you go. And have a great rest of the week. Thanks so much for joining. We will see you next time.